As a company, you guys have been providing life-saving equipment for over 160 years. When COVID hit us, you must have been on the ball.
We were actually very fortunate. We produce and manufacture a fuel that's used by the British military and lots of other survival equipment companies through the world. And it's based in ethanol. So much like hand sanitizer, we just kind of rejigged the formula and our factory was all set up already. So in February, we converted our outdoor fuel into making hand sanitizer. So it's 80% strength and it was tested, unlike most hand sanitizers, against bacteria, which means it was also tested against COVID-19. So we were very fortunate in that we had the production up and running already, and we were able to produce a huge quantity of hand sanitizer quite early on for the NHS and other key sectors. So our life-saving equipment kind of during COVID really kind of took a complete new life form. Previously, it was obviously based in the marine market and then developed into the humanitarian market about 40 years ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
But during COVID, we were flat out. Our two factories were running 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It was just mad. It was a really odd experience.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but we were very fortunate in that we were kind of half prepared for it. Not for COVID, obviously, no one was prepared for that, but half prepared for being able to develop the hand sanitizer and other essential PPE items for first responders and key workers.
I see.
Okay.
So, Gabriele, thank goodness, you guys were, part prepared for an emergency such as this, But talk to us about your link with Muslim Charity. How did that come about and why specifically Yemen?
So obviously the Yemen crisis has been taking place since the civil war started in 2014. And personally, I've had an interest in the region. I did my master's in war studies at King's University and have just forever been fascinated by just kind of the plights of the situation there when the civil war actually broke out. But the company as a whole, BCB International, has always had a focus on life-saving equipment, making sure that we're on the front line to protect those who either can't protect themselves or better protect them. So the situation in Yemen, as we all know, has been terrible for a while. But when COVID hit, a country like Yemen obviously is far less prepared than Britain was, and we were unprepared for it.
Of course,
right.
So we found the Muslim Charity, which we're very fortunate to find, as obviously they have boots on the ground, they have experience in the area, and they were able to make sure that the PPE items went where they were needed to the healthcare workers, which obviously who are obviously in a terrible situation at the moment. And we were just really keen to make sure that we were protecting the protectors. We've all been out clapping for the NHS here in the UK, but the health workers in Yemen and countries like Yemen, obviously, they haven't got the very, very basic standards of what they need to survive and do their job. Oh, have I gone?
Okay.
So, look, I mean, and is this going to be something that's ongoing? Is it just in the middle of, the pandemic that we have now? Is the relationship between Muslim Charity and yourself a continuous effort with Yemen, or maybe something beyond?
We're hoping so. So the Muslim Charity team came down to the Cardiff HQ last week, and we had a great presentation, and it was a really great opportunity to actually meet each other and talk in person, obviously with COVID rules applying. But compared to, obviously, we've been speaking to each other for a month on the phone, so it's really nice to actually interact with one another. And we're really hoping going forward we'll be able to continue the work that the Muslim Charity have and are able to do on the ground, and we're obviously able to supply the goods. So they have a lot of amazing projects that are going on right now. For example, Lebanon. So we're really looking forward to being able to work together in future in this humanitarian area. And as I was saying before, the Fire Dragon fuel, which we've produced, it's kind of one of a kind. And we're actually talking to one of the team at the Muslim Charity tomorrow about trying to get the Fire Dragon fuel into more of the displaced person camps. In different areas, so in Lebanon, maybe. So that'd be a really great way to go forward. So we're really looking forward to continuing the relationship, working together. And the point is, both of us, as many other people and charities and organisations, are very keen to save lives, protect those that we can.
Absolutely.
It's part of our ethos at BCB International and obviously at the Muslim Charity. So our values are very aligned. So really looking forward to kind of taking this forward.
That's fantastic.
Brilliant.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic work.
I think
Fantastic.
we should quickly go to Moeen from Muslim Charity just to hear a few things that he's got to say about the great work you guys have been doing together. So Moeen, are you there? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So
Welcome. Wayne, tell us a bit about the partnership
yes.
and what's happening at the moment, and where are you guys from Muslim Charity looking at it from?
Yeah, so alhamdulillah, with the partnership side of things, obviously with the critical situation in Yemen and the fundraising that's been going on with the staff and the volunteers, we then got a partnership with Gabriella and the company, and we decided that there was an urgent need on the ground that that needed protection for frontline doctors and medical staff. I think the latest stats were that about 98 deaths due to COVID-19 in Yemen due to not having the correct PPE equipment. So to get in touch with Gabriella and their company inshallah will be life-saving for the medical staff on the front line in Yemen, inshallah.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, Gabriella mentioned a term like protecting the protectors. And people forget that, sometimes in order for the humanitarian work to be carried out, those that are doing the work, need to be protected, need to be looked after. So the PPE is for them, not necessarily for, the people that are suffering in Yemen.
Indeed. Moeen, what about what else is happening for Yemen? You've got other activities as well as someone like BCB trying to help you. What other activities are going on for Yemen and generally at Muslim Charity at the moment?
Yeah, so alhamdulillah, with thanks to the supporters of Muslim Charity, the general donors and the supporters of Islam Channel as well, we managed to do some emergency response. So we've done water in 2 different camps. We've done specialized food packs for children, because obviously the current situation in Yemen, a child dies every 10 minutes due to malnutrition. So we actually providing specialized food packs to children in Yemen, inshallah, to give them the right nutrition and the right vitamins, etc., to hopefully to protect them and save their lives. And then we're doing food packs, we're doing emergency medical camps as well. And inshallah, with Allah's tawfiq and the support of our donors, we want to continue this for the foreseeable future.
Inshallah.
Brilliant.
Inshallah.
Moeen, thank you very much for joining us. What is the web address of Muslim Charity if anybody wants to get in touch?
www.muslimcharity.org.uk.
Fantastic. And Gabriella,
Fantastic.
thank you so much for joining us as well. If people want to get in touch with yourselves, find out a bit more about your work, how do they find out?
BCB International, www.bcbin.com.
Brilliant. Thank you
Fantastic.
so much for being on the show.
Brilliant.
And
Great
keep
work
up
as
the
well.
fantastic work.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Right.
All the best.
Brilliant.
Yes,
Time for a
indeed.
break.
That's right, brothers and sisters. We'll be back in a short while. Please don't go anywhere.